So we have our tank here, and we always want to know what goes in our tank, from our pressure washer to our soft wash stuff to whatever it might be. And sometimes this can be confusing of what all has to come into our tank and what all has to go out of the tank. So one of it is this is going to be our float valve right here. This will be our float valve, and so this will go to our hose reel of our garden hose. It will get the Hudson float valve, which is that thing up there on the bottom side of this. So this one here is going to get the Hudson float valve. So this is going to be a bigger hole than that one. So you can see the float valve is going to go in here, right there, and that's where the float valve will go on the inside there. Next is DJ likes to have another reel, being that we are flowing a 10 gallon a minute. Being that we're flowing at 10 gallons a minute, sometimes 100 gallons of water, if you're doing a lot of surface cleaning, you need to do 2 hoses. So this is going to be just a hose that goes over that you can hook up, and it's going to flow there. This here is downstream injection. You might say, Jason, why am I going to put a downstream injector hose into the water tank? Well, the reason why you're going to put the downstream injector hose into the water tank is so that way when you're done using the bleach at the end of the day, you can turn a 3-way valve and it will clean out your high dollar downstream injector. So that way is a way that it's going to keep it better for this. The next one is we have the gas roof pump. You can see the gas roof pump right down here is going to go on there. You can see we got the remote here. The mixer valve is on this side. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Why is this on a skid? It's because that truck out there with the flatbed is what this is going on. And DJ thinks it's a great idea to do snow removal. So this way you can just pull this up, put it off, and put the snow plow on and the snow bucket on there. So this is going to be the soft feed for the soft wash. Now, the other soft wash is going to be at the same area, so that way they're at the same distance, and that's why we're going to the back side of the tank here. And then we also, DJ likes to do one other thing is you do have your bypass hose here. So what this one here is going to be coming out of the from your bypass. So when your bypass comes out, it goes to the bypass. So when you let off the gun, it's going to go into this long hose here. Now, it will only allow you to go for so long because the fluid that's just running around in here is going to get hot. And so what DJ does is he puts it into the tank. So then it's going to go down at the bottom of the tank. The whatevers don't have will sit at the bottom of the tank, and it comes back out. So this way you got all the water help cooling that hose. So that way you don't get your bypass hose from here get too hot to bypass. So these are some of the things that you have to think about doing. Also, we got one more that's going to go down here at the bottom, and that's what's going to feed our, we're going to feed our pressure washer. It'll go right to there. He's got it built here, put a strainer on it. So this one here will go to the pressure washer. This one here is going to go to the water fed pole. And then this one here actually is going to go to the rinse valve over here, because when we go to the rinse valve on this one, we want it to rinse the water out of the chemical. And so that's how this will work. So again, when you do this, there's a couple things you can see that DJ didn't do, that there's probably going to be shavings down in the bottom of it. You can see the shavings down there. And so you definitely want to suck that out. Sometimes I know some people will take a bowl over, but if you do that, make sure you don't drill down through your hand, because that will hurt if you drill down through your hand. I'm going to do one more video that will be the end of that video. But again, I just wanted to show you how to do these tanks. I know sometimes they can be confusing. I know there's a lot to them. And so that's why I wanted to kind of give you the idea of what you need to do. So if you want to learn more about how to build this rig, go check this playlist out right here. And I've got all the videos of me building this rig and DJ building this rig so that you can learn to build your own rig. See you in my next video.